Nobody prepares you for the most painful part of your career. It's not the salary, it's not the interviews, it's the silence. The moment you do not have a job and everyone around you starts treating you like something is wrong with you, stay with me. I will tell you the exact moment this happened with me and the three things I wish someone had told me when I was, in my early career at that age. This happened in my early career, like it happens with a lot of people during the career, right? I didn't have a job at the time. I was in a phase in which I was job searching. The the phase that we have in our career, I was job searching at the time in my early career, long back at the time. But I still remember that phase. And I was job searching, and I found that slowly everybody around me started to tell me things and giving me advice in a way in which was not good. This is why you are not getting a job. Why you are not getting a job? There are people less talented than you who are getting a job. Look at him, he has got a job. Look at him, he is getting less salary, then also he is getting a job. Look at him, he got a better promotion, he has got a better opportunity. Look at him, he has stopped getting a job, he has found his own business. What are you doing? And I am like, what is happening? I'm not asking you to give all this gan unless I'm coming to you asking for your help. But I saw everyone, and it was not only the relatives. Let me be honest. It was not only the relatives who were giving that, although they were the primary ones, the who always comes, when you are down. I would not say down when you don't have a job, but like in the society's eyes, you are not doing great when you don't have a job. So they are the ones, the relatives are the ones that jump in. But I saw a lot of people that I know of. Like I still remember I had gone for a movie one of the days during a weekend, and I came back, and I think one of the neighbors came and said, I saw that you went for a movie. How can you do that? How can you go for a movie? You don't have a job. Why are you not focused in your career? This is the reason you are not getting a job, because you are going for movies. You are enjoying your life. And I'm like, how does it matter if I'm going for a movie during a weekend and I don't have a job? It's not that I'm going to stay home and do something during that time. And how can someone else know what is happening with my job search? Job search is a difficult phase, right? I mean, if you have gone through it, everybody has gone through it, but I'm just letting you know if you have not, like, if you're a student, job search is a tough phase. The reason being, you have to apply to a lot of companies, you have to give a lot of interviews, but there is no guarantee. It's not something that you can brag about. See, I have given 100 interviews, or I've applied for 500 companies. It doesn't matter as long as you have the job or don't have a job. It's based on the result that you are getting. It's so result oriented that you cannot brag about it. This is what I have done, and there is no guarantee. There would be times when you just apply for first company, you get an interview and you get a job, and there will be times when you do 500 applications and you're not getting it. But how can someone else know all this what you are doing? But I saw a lot of people putting you down, and I know some of my friends at the time said, I think you made a mistake. You should not have told everyone that you don't have a job. It would have been better if you had just told them that I have a job and I'm working. Who is going to come and see where are you working? Because they said, we know this is what happens. That's the same reason we have not told anyone when we didn't have a job. And I said, maybe that would have been a good answer in hindsight. But now, because they know, everyone knows that I don't have it, it gets difficult to kind of just say that now I got a job, because there will be a lot of questions. So I said I cannot. But that phase was so tough for me, so tough for me to push. Even now when I remember it, it's like, even in the career that we typically have, the phases come. A lot of times you have to leave a job, you yourself, like, take a break. I know a lot of professionals who are experienced ones can tell you that we ourselves decide that I don't want to work for a couple of months now, we need a break and all that. So Not having a job is not a huge deal, but I still remember that is such a big taboo at the time. And I'm happy that I was able to push through that. Anyone who is going through it, I can let you know it's tough, but you have to push through it. I think these are the three lessons. I think that would have saved me years of stress when that happened, because it stays with you, right? It's not the time that is there, but it stays with you. That happens. And these are the three lessons that I want to talk about, apart from just not telling anyone that you don't have a job probably. So number one was, your worth is not equal to your job title. I understand it's easy to say it, and but believing it is very tough, because everyone around you is trying to make it about your job title. If you say I don't have a job, that means you don't have any value in their eyes. At least that's what they portray. That you don't have anything, you don't have a job, that means what you have. If you have a job, then what is your designation? If you have as a designation, what is your salary? Because everyone is trying to put a value on you, right? But I just want to make sure that we know it. Absolutely, we know it, that we are not, our worth that we have is not equal to the job title that we have. So if you don't have a job, it's not that our worth is gone. But if at that moment when you don't have a job and everyone is getting at you, if you make sure that you understand and believe in that at the time, that is tough. That is tough. But if you believe in that, it will really help you to push through that phase. I know that was one of the lessons that I had. I just felt my value has gone to to zero, absolutely, because everyone had kind of because if someone else had got a job with absolute less amount, or a absolute BS job that nobody want, even he didn't want to take, but he just took it, then also uh, he was an example in the people's eyes, right? He has got that job, how come you cannot get it? So remember this first lesson. I wish someone had helped me believe in that one, that at that time I wish someone had helped me. Number two was, 90% of the people, I'm saying 90 or probably more, who pressure you at that time are projecting their own fears. Those are their own fears. Those are not the fears that they are trying to force those fears into you, but they are actually projecting their own fears. Majority of, I mean, I would say more than 90%, I would say. So when they're pressuring you, how can you not get it? He has got it, that person has got it, everyone is getting it. Even if the market is bad, what is the use? Don't you feel bad that it's been so many months that you have not gotten the job? Are you trying enough? You don't have to kind of listen to them, because that is their fear. That is their fear. All the fears that they have inside them, they are trying to put it on you. You don't have to kind of take that seriously. You know what you are doing, you know what exactly you need to do to get that job. Even if your efforts are not yielding results, it's fine. It's fine even if your efforts are not yielding results. It happens. Nobody is guaranteeing that if you are doing some work and you are applying to so many companies, you will get a job. No, nobody can guarantee that. So make sure that you understand that piece. Number three, the only person, you only need one person who genuinely believes in you. And I'm not going to give you that motivational kind of thing that it is you who is going to know. I'm just saying, you only need one person who genuinely believes in you. In my case, it was my mom. My mother really believed in me at the time. She said, it doesn't matter, anybody says whatever, I know how hard you are working, how many applications, and I know that you are not going to take your career lightly. You don't have to listen to anybody else. That really helped me. I think it helps me even now. Anytime we have these struggling phases, even now it helps me. At that time, we really need it. If you are in early career, please make sure. For me, it was my mother, my mom. For you, it can be someone else. But just if you have anyone who believes it, that person doesn't have to understand every technicality. Like my mom did not understand how the interviews work and all, but she knew that I am taking all the efforts, and she knew that I'm going to get out of it, and I'm going to deliver. Everyone else who try to jump on it because they are trying to jump if anything happens, right? Everything is going good, and suddenly something bump comes for you for a phase, they jump on that thing to hit you. It's fine. You have one person that is going to help you push out of it. So if you have that, just remember who is it, and try to make sure you hold on to that person and not look at, otherwise it gets really tough in this phase if when you get it. Now, if you are in that phase right now that you don't have a job, do not panic. Do not panic. As I said, the panic that happens from other people, you don't have to worry about that. Those are their fears that they are trying to project on you. You don't have to panic with that. I have been where you are. I can genuinely tell you, I have been there where you are, and you are going to come out stronger than you think. I can absolutely guarantee you that you are going to come out really strong than what you are thinking right now. I was there long back. I was able to push through it, and I'm guaranteeing I'm just have to push through that. I want you to share this with someone who really needs to hear it today. I genuinely think that if anyone is going through this, someone is going through it, the least thing that we can do is, I mean, it's difficult to help them out, but you can share this video. If you feel that this is going to help that person, please share this with someone that needs to hear this today, because this is going to help them in this phase when they are going through it.